Hello, this is Enrique from the IDE Extensions team, and today I want to demo an alternative implementation of the file system that powers the Web IDE. Currently, the current implementation of the file system in the Web IDE requires making a GET request to the GitLab REST API every time that the user opens a file. This is very slow, and we want to implement a few features like full text search, but also advanced context for AI capabilities. These operations require fast read and write operations. So we investigated what are the possibilities to implement a faster file system. And we discovered this API, the Origin private file system, which allows web applications to have a full-fledged file system that is optimized for performance and that is only accessible to the origin where the file system is created. We relied on this web browser API and layer on top ZenFS, that is a library that simulates the Node.js file system API, and isomorphic Git, that is a Git client implemented using JavaScript. So the combination of these libraries allow us to replace the current slow file system in the Web IDE with an implementation that on the loading, when the Web IDE loads, it's getting all the files at once using a git clone operation. And after that, reading files happens locally. Let me show you how this works. So I'm going to start the Web IDE here. And as usual, this is nothing different. The Web IDE loaded the repository file tree, and you can see all the files in this demo repository. The difference is that rather than using the REST API to get the file tree, the Web IDE is using the Git HTTP protocol endpoints. And that means that the performance of loading a repository is orders of magnitude faster. I'm going to clean this request log, and I will open a random file within the repository. So you can see there are many requests here, but what the Web IDE is doing is loading some syntax highlight assets so to display the file. But if I open another markdown file, you can see that there is no GET request. File operations, reading a file is extremely fast now. There are other reasons that are explained in the MR. But as you can see, now opening a file in the Web IDE should be extremely fast. But not only that, creating a search index could also be a very fast operation. And that's all for today.